Welcome to En Pointe, the mindset podcast for dancers, artists, athletes, and creatives, helping artists get out of their heads so they can get into their creative bag. I'm your host, Latte, aka Lottie Dottie. Welcome back to another great episode, y'all. I'm so excited to be chit-chatting with you today. And with me today, I have my good friend, Charles Bibs. He is a content creator, a dancer, and we're going to dive right into all things content creation and just his experience as a content creator. Charles, for my friends at home, do you mind introducing yourself, telling us a little bit about where you're from and what got you into content creation?
Yes, what's happening, y'all? I'm Charles Bibs, a.k.a. Charles Got the Juice, a.k.a. the Fun Nigga Friday coach. And that's on that. I'm from Sacramento, California. I'm a dancer and an influencer, and I'm also a stand-up comedian as well.
Love it.
That's what I'll be doing. Yes, I'll be making videos. I'll be dancing as well. Yes.
I know, I see him, period. And me and Charles actually met in, was it Sammy's class?
Yes, it was Sammy's class.
Sammy's
Yeah,
class.
it definitely was Sammy's class. Yep.
And we hit it off and we're like, why are we getting along so well?
Right. Because we was just vibing, just too good. We was like, ooh, it's a vibe. It's a good vibe. And then we definitely did the Hollywood workshop.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's right. We did Hollywood's workshop.
And that's when we were just vibing. And we took
Period.
a class like the next day together and
Yep.
everything. So it was definitely lit. It was
Oh,
hella
yeah,
lit.
we were struggling in Hollywood.
Yeah, we was struggling, but we had it. It's
We
like
got it together.
At the end. We got it like at the end.
We got
was
it
like,
together.
oh, that's what it is. I'm like, okay, bruh, that's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we're both from NorCal, so I feel like
Yeah.
NorCal people just be linking up and
just
sticking
like
together.
Just like that.
Awesome. So my question for you, and we're going to talk a little bit more about it, but like, what got you into content creation and like, what kind of content do you like to put out? Like, were you always like a weird kid like me? Like, everybody watch me and making like weird YouTube videos. Like, that was me, like in high school and shit, like doing my own like pretend talk shows and shit. And then here I am.
Well, it's crazy because with me, in high school, I was like a very shy, quiet kid.
Really?
But I got along with everybody. It was like I was kind of known, but kind of not known. Kind of wanted to stay out the way and everything like that. So I was definitely like a shy, outgoing kid. I just danced so much in high school and during my teenage years, and like my kid years as well. How I really started like doing content was a year after my mom passed away.
Really?
That's how I really got into my content. I was grieving around that time, and I didn't know how to deal with grief because it was so unexpected.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna make a video in the car. I'll be everywhere around Sacramento. I'll be on Florence. I'll be on Fruit Ridge. I'll be on Broadway, Stockton, 47.
Okay.
Franklin.
Shout him out. Shout him out.
Right. I'll just be everywhere in Sac because like I would work early in the mornings. I used to work at a gas station.
Yeah.
And then after that, like on Fridays, I would just start making a video in the car in my little hoopty, in my Honda. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'll be doing and everything. And that's how I really got into content. And it's like I'm really am a product of my environment. Like I'll just look at other different people's stories and I'll make a video.
Yeah.
I'll look at my brothers. I'll look at my sisters. I'll look at the homegirls. I'll be like, that's a video right there. What they going through.
Yeah.
Like real life situations or just anything that a person like really just going through, I'll observe. And I'll be like, that's a video right there. I need to make a F&F Fine Nigga Friday skit.
Okay, wait. I need more of this background on Fine Nigga Friday. Like, that's your hashtag. Like, what's it all about?
Definitely, yeah, it is for sure.
Yeah.
But so Fine Nigga Fridays was like a lot of like men will get haircuts on Fridays. So yeah, I promise you.
Yes.
So it was like on Twitter, on Instagram, on like Facebook, Snapchat. They will get their haircuts and they'll be like, it's Fine Nigga Fridays, and they will get that fresh cut. But nobody did videos for F&F Fine Nigga Fridays.
Period.
So it was like I was the first person to actually start doing F&F Fine Nigga Friday skits. So I was like, it's Fine Nigga Friday because I'll get my haircut every Friday. I'll go to Burlington's, I'll go to Ross, DD's. I will just do the normal. As a young black man, I will go to just get like a lot of stuff and get tricked out and just feel good.
Hell yeah. Yeah, because all of a sudden you got all these errands to run after your haircut.
Yep. And that's how you do it. After that haircut, all right, let me go get some tank tops. Let me go to the Swami or the flea market. Let me go to Ross, Burlingtons, the stores, and that's just what it was. So I would always like make videos, and then I'll just talk in my car because it was like I always wanted to do videos, but I never had the confidence and the motivation to do them. And the people that I looked up to around Vine era.
Oh my God, Vine was TikTok doesn't even know. Like
it was Vine era. So it was 3 people that I looked up to, and that just like I just wanted to do it, but I didn't have the courage. It was Just Living Baby.
Yes, yes.
And then it was Eastside Quavo. And then he's from Detroit. It was Eastside Quavo. And then it was Young Poppy. So, yes. So it was 3 of them. And like I will always watch them. They were like the people that was just in the hood and that just like make content of their product environment.
Yep, exactly.
They were everywhere, and they really made their content of who they really was. You can tell, you can sense it that they were from their neighborhood, that it was really in them, not on them. You know what I'm saying? So those are the people that I really looked up to, like just doing this video content stuff. And then as a dancer, I've been dancing my whole life. So I've been always been doing dancing. I was a praise dancer growing up as well. I did a lot of talent shows and everything. And then my mom, she had me at the age of 15. So my mom would always play like 90s R&B music and everything. My mom was like one of them cool moms. She played a lot of artists in the house, and I can tell you she played like a lot of Mary J. Blige, Aaliyah, Genuine, Darnell Jones, 112, Jagged Edge.
When she's cleaning the house.
Yes. Right. Cleaning the house. I'm trying to tell you.
Wake up, it's time to clean.
She would play
It's
Case,
Sunday.
Maya, like Brandy, all them. Like Monica, she will play all them. And like that's how like I'll be so tuned into like music and everything. Yeah. And I'd be like, let me make up some like skits or some stories. What would they do? Like, cause they're so connected to their craft. They're so tuned into their craft. So
I like how you draw inspiration from like where you're at, because, and I feel like the content creators that you mentioned that you looked up to, like, they are making content in their car. It's not like, I don't know, content creation I think has become such a big ass production today. And if you look at some of the like OGs from like Vine era, yes, their production has gotten better, or if they're still around even. But like, it's just like, oh, I'm in my car, let me make a video. Oh, I'm at home, let me make a video. It's not like this huge, I don't know. TikTok is a little, I get overwhelmed by TikTok sometimes. Cause
it can, like with me, this is the thing with TikTok. I will try, TikTok, I will try to do my videos and I can get banned and they can get deleted, but other people can do their videos. So it's like I have to dance or I have to do a voiceover on TikTok. And they're like, damn, are you serious, bro? Like, why can I not do my videos on TikTok?
Wait.
I don't know what it is. Maybe because I'm new and I be cussing so much. I'm a ghetto bougie boy from Sacramento. I don't know.
What is it, TikTok?
So I don't really know, man. But TikTok is like kind of like a little Vine. But Vine and like old Instagram was just an era where it was just an era. Like it was just like, oh, what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I really be getting my motivations from those 3 people that I just shouted out. You know what I'm saying? Like because my skits are real stories. They really are true stories. They're nothing made up from little fair. No, everything is real that you see on that page for sure. From being in the hood to being in the suburbs, from just being on my own as a young adult.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Until now, it's
relatable content. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like I feel like some of the stuff on TikTok that I see is like not relatable. Like they have the expensive, and sometimes it's like they're trying to get you to buy stuff. So it's like they have the expensive blender, the expensive cooking utensils, or the expensive kitchen. And I'm just like, I just want to make a meal prep video, but I don't have all the fancy tools. I don't have all the fancy stuff. It doesn't look all cute. Sure. So I like that, you're using what you have, and the people it's more relatable that way.
Yeah, and that's why like a lot of people be so tuned into my stuff, because I don't be thinking that. I don't be thinking like a lot of people be tuned into my stuff, but I be looking like, what? They really watch my stuff? Because I be so shocked, you know what I'm saying? Because me, I'm just a regular dude that be working my 9 to 5s, go to dance class, make my content, seeing what I can book, see what I can really get into to fulfill my purpose. I'm a believer in that, you know what I'm saying? So that's who I truly am as well. So I like to make things that's very relatable, and I'm very passionate about what I do, like when it's towards my dance videos, when it's towards the skits and everything. Like those are real, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to be in that moment, like, all right, when it's time for a dance video or a dance skit or just going to dance class. Like, I want to be in that moment, you know? And it took me a while to learn that. Like, always be in that moment, whatever you doing, and have passion what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't have that passion and that drive, it's never going to work at all. So,
100%. I want to talk more about your dancing too.
Yeah.
So, okay, so for me, I'm not even gonna lie, and I be telling people it's fucking hard to balance.
Hella hard.
It's hard to balance dancing and trying to like book, trying to train consistently, but then also trying to create content, trying to promote content, trying to get sponsored, trying to whatever. That's a whole different lifestyle. Do you separate the two? Do you try to combine them together? Do you have a hard time balancing it too? Like, how are you fitting in dancing too with content creation?
I'm not even gonna fold you. It's hard.
Bitch!
It's hella hard.
hard.
But the thing about it is like my supporters really be pushing me. Like when it comes to the dancing, I'll just be forgetting sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be so tuned in into my skits.
Yeah.
I definitely combine them. That's why they're part of F&F, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like my dancing is a very big part of my career and my journey, and that's how I started.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that pushes me as well. You know, I'm like, let me have a part of F&F on Nigga Friday skits and everything. Whatever I'm feeling, I just do. I always train. I'm always in class. I don't never show it at all like that. Like, but I'm always training. Like I started off as a dancer that didn't really know choreography like that at all.
Yeah.
I'm just keeping it 100 with you. Like, I did not know choreography like that at all until I got to LA. So my main focus was like training, becoming a better dancer. While everybody came out here, they were looking for jobs and everything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my idea was like, nah, I want to get better. I want to train because I knew what I had to do to work on, improve my dance skills and everything like that. So I definitely combined them and everything depending on my mood. I'm like, oh, is it time for a dance video? Is it time for, this or that? I really connect to like certain artists that are really connected to their craft. You can tell and you can see who's connected to their craft. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I really dance to because it's like a lot of things out here for everybody. But for me personally, I see who's connected to their craft as an entertainer, as a performer. Like that person's connected to their craft.
Aligned with their brand.
And that's why I be like, okay, I want to work for that person. I want to do, a dance video or dance skit to one of their songs and everything. So that's how I go about it. So I combine it together for sure like that.
Do you like make videos as you go? Do you plan them out? Or is it a little bit of both?
It's both for sure. But the thing about it is I will have so much stuff that I have planned for so many years and I never got a chance to actually work on it. It really depends on my mood, what I'm feeling. Like what somebody going through. Let me check out to see what the homie's going through.
Right.
Let me check out to see what the homegirl's going through. Or I can just, be at work. I can just observe. You know what I'm saying? I can observe a couple. I can observe friends. You know what I'm saying? I can just observe other different friendships, what they're going through or how they communicate with each other. You know what I'm saying? It all depends. It's really how I feel on that day, or it's something like if I wanted to been doing something for a while, I'm like, let me tackle that. Like I know it's gonna reach out to a lot of people because like you said, it has to be relatable. And with my stuff, I want you to feel it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I want it to be very relatable. Like, oh, okay. I remember I used to do
know what he's talking about.
And actually it's crazy because the kids now today, they be actually going through that right now. You know what I'm saying? So they be actually going through that. And I be like, okay, the kids is really going through this. So let me speak for the current kids for today. You know? So that's how it all goes by.
So I think that's where I'm struggling because I overthink it. Like I'll come up with a concept and then my time between coming up with a concept and executing it, it just gets so lengthened because I'm overthinking. Right. What am I gonna need? How's this gonna translate? What hashtag am I gonna use? What am I gonna? And then I end up not doing it.
Yeah, and that's the thing with me. It's like, what I'm going to say, what I'm going to do. I need the background. I need lightning. I need I need all of that. Where I'm going to go. Where am I going to shoot this? That's how it really is with me. I'm like, because me personally, it's lighting and background. Bitch. I'm so focused on that. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm focused on being in the moment. Where the background going to be. It needs to be relatable. It needs to be legit. You know what I'm saying? It needs to be stamped.
Yes,
You feel me?
yes.
Because
yes.
everything that I did in the past, it's like, I did that already. Like, something next. What's next? I already did that. What's next? Like, I always try to look for something new. And then even with collaborations, I definitely want to collaborate with a few people that are tuned into their content, that are very urban. You know what I'm saying? That connect to people a lot. And it's like, oh, wow, like, they just did a video. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I want to do collaborations with people like that as well, too.
How do you, and it's hard to come up with like original content these days, because what I see is like, somebody will come up with something, it works for them, and then a bunch of people try to copy it. You know what I mean? So it's like trying to be that person that's coming up with original content. Like, how do you keep your ideas fresh? Like, do you ever get like burnt out of ideas? Like, do you get like ideas that late at night? Like, how do you keep that like inspiration going?
Well, shit, I'm gonna say this: nobody can't be the F and that finding Friday.
I know that's right.
That's so mad.
I know that's right.
It's like nobody cannot be me. Nobody cannot
true.
do it like me.
Be
Nobody
yourself.
cannot really talk my shit like me.
That's 100%. That's 100%.
So it's like, no shade, but nobody cannot do that. You feel me?
True.
And I'm just keeping it 100 with you. But when it comes to ideas, hell no, girl. It be hella ideas going in my head. Life be lifing, bruh. I swear to God, I be in the car, be like, whoo, like, life be lifing. You know, when you trying to balance of being an adult, paying bills, paying rent, paying smut, car note, all of that. And then also, you know, you're doing your passion. You know, you either making music, doing content, dancing. You know, you got your business on the side.
It's hard.
You know, you support. It's very hard. It's very hard. But you just really got to keep going, because you never know who's rooting for you. You never know who's watching you.
That is so true.
You never know who's watching you. And I say that to myself all the time. I be like, I just like, I be like, oh, okay, whatever. You feel me? But it's just like, people be tapping in, and it's like, dang, like, y'all really be tapped in like that? And I don't be thinking that. And it's with anybody else in general. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking for anybody else that goes through that. So, but I be having ideas a lot. Sometimes I do get burned out. I'm not gonna lie. It's either when I'm just like, when I'm just laughing and like, look, I need a break. Like, I need to get away. I need to take some time off to myself and everything. So, but I always have fresh ideas and everything like that. Like, collaborating with people, it's nothing at all. I'll say somebody trying to be me, that's an epic fail. Nobody can be me. Like,
no
what?
one.
Who can be Charles Bibs, the AKA FNF on Nigga Friday coach? Nobody.
I know.
And I'm just saying that, like, nobody can beat me. Nobody can't talk my shit like me. Nobody cannot dance like me. There's a lot of dancers that's better than me. You know what I'm saying? But I have different qualities and and like a different unique style that I can do. The way I do my videos, you know what I'm saying, is very different. I can be in a wig. I can be, you know, in some baggy pants. I can be a hood. I can be, you know, ghetto, bougie. I can just be whatever. Like, you know, back in the day, I will always watch a lot of 90s TV shows like Martin, all that.
Yes.
You know, Jamie Foxx. I will watch a lot of TV shows, and a lot of those, you know, actors had wigs on. They tapped into different characters. A lot of people don't really do that like that nowadays. Only a few, but not a lot.
Yeah, I think it's hard. Like, people want to be so like cool on the internet, you know what I mean? And like, people are afraid to put themselves out there. But like, I like how you're saying like, no one could be you. No one could be you. Yeah. And it's coming from a place of like originality. That's the thing. Is like, when you when you know yourself, when you tap into yourself so fucking hard, and you know who the fuck you are, and you don't switch up.
Yeah.
Then
on my mama.
Look on myself.
Yes, and that's
like,
on that. On God in heaven.
It's
that's
endless.
On that.
It's endless because you have that inspiration from yourself to draw from. You don't need to search around. Fuck yeah.
Right. Yeah,
love that.
For sure. I love that.
Let's see. So do you have a way of organizing content at all? Like, there's like 1,000 apps, and my husband's always trying to get me on board with like Socially and like all these like auto posts. And I'm just like, I can't do it. I'm so, I try to just do it myself, but I don't know. Maybe I should use some. What do you use something?
The thing about it is, I only use like, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I only use like one app, because all these other apps and no,
it's a lot.
No, Bookie, no stink about it.
It's a
like,
lot.
Like, I only use like one app. Like, I'm so original with it. I'm still learning, you know what I'm saying, to use different type of apps.
Make sure you use the mic.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
There we go.
I'm just like, I'm just only like on one, like two on the apps and everything.
Same.
Like that. You feel me? So
Okay.
it's like, nah, I don't really get into other different apps and everything because it's like it's all like a lot of time, and it's like, nah, like just stick to what you know. Like,
it becomes, I think, a lot of trying to figure out the app instead of just posting and getting content out.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of content do you like to make for your audience? Is it, I mean, a lot of it, I was like rolling. I'm like looking at your content. I'm like, shut the fuck up right now. I'm like dying.
My God.
So clearly, like, comedy is your, like, vibe, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Because the thing about it is, like, a lot of my friends, a lot of my family will be like, Charles, you hella funny. Like, you just hella funny. You don't be caring. Like, you just too straightforward. You just too blunt. And I don't be thinking that. Like, you know, I just be myself because, like, I'm just a young ghetto boy. You feel me? From Sacramento. Bougie as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't even know. I just go off the bat for what I feel. Like, it's like it can be my mood. It can just be how I'm feeling and everything. Like, I do organize. I really do. But sometimes I just forget. You feel me? I just be like, dang, something be coming up. So I'm like, let me get back to it next week. Or let me, like, build something. Let me owe my audience some videos because I know they deserve some videos. Because I know I got to do it for them because they be waiting. And you never know who's watching you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, let me give the people what they really want. You know what I'm saying? I gave them, like, one video. Like, nah, like, I didn't post for a lot of times. But I'm like, let me give them some of that. Let me give them some of this heat. You feel me? It's only right. And I know that's what they want because you never know who's watching you. Somebody could be going through a bad day. Somebody could be going through, like, who knows what, and they'll pop up on your page and you can make their day. And you don't know that, and that can brighten up your day, and that what makes you want to go hard. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say you never know who's watching you. You know what I'm saying?
That is so important because, like, I'm thinking about all the people that I watch, and I'm like, you know, you just binge people's, like, videos and their content just because you're like, okay, they make me laugh, they make me smile, like, I enjoy it, you know what I mean? You're, like, going through it, so, like, the same thing you could be doing for somebody else. And that's so true.
Yeah, for sure. And then on top of that, like, I check out other people too. You know, like, not only myself, but just, like, I check out other people that's really doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I go on, like, other different pages, like, I am Desi Banks. Oh my God. I go on his stuff. I be like, oh my God. Like, he is like, bruh, he be so tuned into his to his stuff because you can see it's like a product of his environment. You know what I'm saying? So I be tuned into his stuff too, and I be like, he be making my day. You know, like all that.
And you gotta show people love too.
I do, because I get credit when it's due. Exactly. On God, and that's on that. Like, I really do.
That's, like, so important. I always appreciate when people, like, randomly meet, because we don't expect it. So when people do it, it does make you, like, show up harder for them because you're like, you know what, people are, like, tapped in. Like, let me, like, you know, like, keep doing what I'm doing because sometimes it can get a little bit hard. Like, I think trying to not, like, necessarily just grow your page, but try to reach more of your more audience.
Yeah, for
sure. It gets hard because the algorithm and all this bullshit. Like, sometimes your views are not as high as you'd like.
And that is true. That is so true. But the thing about it is, I'm so glad that you just said that. Like, the thing about it is you can't think about that. Because the moment that you think about that, it ain't going to be what you expect. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes your views ain't going to be up there. Sometimes it will be up there. You know, you may have low views. You may have high views. You may have in-between views. But you can't think like that. You got to be able to just put out the work. You got to just put it out. You know, it's like, F the views. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me put this out. Because at the end of the day, when your stuff get up there, they're going to look back on it like, damn, she or he really came from the bottom. He really made that shit happen. Mr. Make It Happen.
Period. Like, Mr. Make It Happen.
And that's just on that. Like, that's what it is. You feel me? You can't think like that. Because if you think about some views, like, I ain't finna think about no views. Because that was me. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't gonna close you. I mean, it's hard not to. I need to reach hella views. I need to make certain amount of this followers and everything. Woo, 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 woo. That shit will have you stretched out, bro.
It does.
Like, that's like, when I tell you that shit will make you go insane because you trying to play catch up and you trying to be on somebody else's level. You need to focus on yourself. Cause, you know, I'm a firm believer in God. You know, God ain't gonna put you nowhere where you want to be. And that's how I genuinely feel about the situation. So, yeah.
No, that's so true because you know, you see other, like I said, other content creators, and you see their account growing. You're like, what the fuck am I? You know what I mean? But that's not gonna grow your account any faster.
Because you got to stay true to yourself. Because it may be people accounts growing, and then they can get a little buzz, like, you know what I'm saying? They can be here and there, but boom, it's going away.
Yeah.
That's how it is. So that's why you have to stay true to yourself. You have to, especially to all these young people.
Look,
if you're a content creator and you gonna make it happen, you know what I'm saying? You really gotta stay focused on yo shit.
You have
Don't
to.
worry about nobody else shit. Don't worry about getting to the next 10K or whatever. Or this person just hit this person just hit that. Focus on yourself. Don't focus on them. You know what I'm saying? The moment that you focus on yourself, that's the moment that you're going to reach your goals. And that's the moment that you're going to fulfill your purpose. And
That's
you ain't
so
going to be
true.
on nobody wave. You're going to be on your own wave. And that's on that.
That's so true. That's so true. The grass is greener where you fucking water it.
On my mama. And that's
Period.
on that.
Wait, I'm dying. What is your sign?
Oh my God, here she go with the signs. No, I was playing. I'm a Libra.
You're a Libra.
Yeah,
What the fuck? Okay.
Cause they be guessing the signs. I don't
And
know.
I'm
Y'all
like,
be throwing shade on my sign. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I did what I did with her right now. Cause y'all dead ass be throwing shade on my sign. They be like, oh, you're a Libra.
Libra man.
Oh,
What?
like yeah, they be throwing shade on my sign, but I don't care. My sign the best sign. Like that's on that. Like we be balancing it out. Like come on
We
now,
be
baby. I'm an
balanced.
air sign. I'm an avatar. You
Okay.
with me of the last Airbender, and that's on that. But no, Libra gang. I'm a Libra. So
I love it.
September's finest. So yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I get that a
Awesome.
lot. They be like, I'll be like, oh, here we go.
Oh, here we
again.
go.
Here we go again with the signs, man. Like,
I always have to
they be
know-
throwing shade on my sign. They gonna stop doing that. Like,
Well, it's interesting too because like I feel like, you know, everybody shows up differently in their sign too.
That
so,
is true.
You might meet some Libras that are one way and then
yeah,
Libras
because
that
I meet
are-
them on. They ain't like me.
Yeah.
I love all my Libras, but they ain't like me, man. I'm
They-
gonna keep it 100 because I'm a different type of breed.
Look.
Like, and that's on that.
No,
I'm a
that's right.
different type of breed, dog, and that's on that. But shout out to all my Libras out there because our season
Shout out
is
to
coming up, and when
Libras.
we get to our season, we does our big shits. Like nobody does it like us.
You guys
And
are
that's-
almost there.
like, we almost there, and I'm gonna keep it 100. Like nobody does it like us. Like,
And then don't
nobody
worry because
does it like us.
Sagittarius season's coming up
Yeah.
after that
you a
too.
Sag?
I am.
do. You know what? I get along with so many Sags.
Yeah.
I get along. It's crazy. I click
Sagittarius
with
and
so
the-
many
yeah.
Sages. Like it's crazy.
Well, speaking of getting along with other people, have you been able to connect with a lot of other content creators here in LA? What's your experience? Like, it's weird, like on TikTok, the big content creators, I don't know, they be having drama of their own. I'm like, what's going on? Because in my experience, all the people that I've collaborated with have been so cool.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know if it's once you get to a certain level, it's like, I have no idea,
Yeah.
but what's been your experience? Especially here in LA, because LA is like a different...
Man, who is you telling? But
Look.
no, actually, it's crazy that you said that because I'm in the middle of collaborating right now for my videos. I'm excited.
go.
So I'm in the middle of collaborations right now. It's going so good. I mean, if you fuck with it, you fuck with it. If you don't, you don't. I ain't really tripping, and that's
Right.
on that. You feel me?
Right.
But I'm in the middle of collaborations right now. I did a lot of collaborations in my city.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Sacramento. So it was really good. It was dope. Like, shout out to my city, Sacramento, the people that's doing their thing out there.
Yeah.
I love that for them. You feel me? Like,
Come
they
on,
really
NorCal.
be doing their thing. Like, they be doing their thing. I just want to, collaborate with some people out here in LA that's very relatable as well to the same audience that I have. You know what I'm
Heavy on the
saying?
relatable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I look at people that I can relate to. I'm like, all right, I need to do a video with him.
Yeah.
I need to do a video with that person because they're very relatable. Me personally, my
Yeah.
videos, my skits are very personal because
Yeah.
I did my videos after my mom passed away a year after. That's something personal to me.
Yeah.
When you have something personal to me, that's like a diary. That's like a Moesha diary.
Hell
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So that's like a real diary to me. Everything that you see on that page, that is real. That is nothing fake at all. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That's nothing come from real situationships and everything. You know what I'm saying? Real relationships and everything. I speak for people that really go through real life situations. So I definitely want to collaborate with a few people out here in LA.
Yeah.
Definitely do. And it's going to be lit. It's
Yeah.
definitely going to be lit. Y'all watching this.
I
like,
can't
watch this,
wait.
I'm coming for you. And
Period.
we're going to do a collaboration. Like, if you see something, get up in these niggas and bitches' face, like, what's happening?
Okay.
Like, we need to work. You know what I'm saying? Be humble, but let them know, like, what's up? I'm ready. Like, don't give me that Hollywood shit. I'm ready. Like, what's happening?
And I've noticed too, like, some people, like, because, okay, even with me, like, I've had a few people, they're like, oh my God, I'm so happy that I actually talked to you. Like, you're so nice. Like, I was scared. And I'm like, I think that, like, a lot of other people are like that, too. Like, we're shy, you know what I mean? Or we're, like, kind of, like, I mean, because I'm not, like, loud and obnoxious and annoying all the time.
No, you're not.
But, like, really once you get to know me, I'm loud and obnoxious and it's cool.
That's just
like,
what it was. Like, once when, like, we met, you just had a good vibe and a good aura. I was like, oh, she got a good vibe, a good aura, something about her. And I looked on your page and everything, and you did like podcast interviews, and you told me before and everything, I do podcast interviews and everything like that. I was like, I went on your page, I tapped in, I'm like, okay, I want to do an interview with her. And I ain't gonna lie, I was hella nervous coming over here. Like, I was like, I don't really know, bruh. Like, but nah, it's a vibe. It really is a vibe. You really
but
are a vibe.
I think a lot of people are like that, where it's like, if you give them a chance, they're so open. Like, you just have to. Like, people are shy. So if you're like, hey, like, I want to collab with you, da-da-da-da. And I have to remember that, too, because when I reach out to people for the podcast, sometimes I'm like, ooh, are they going to fuck with me? And not everybody fucks with me.
Yeah, and not everybody fucks with me.
I mean, a lot of people do. So.
A lot of people do, but like you said,
some people just are shy. I have no idea.
They not for your vibe. You know
right.
what I'm saying?
That is
and I love that for you, and I love that for me. It's like, I'm glad, like, I'm really not for everybody.
That is very true. You don't want to be for everybody.
Yeah, and that's true. Yeah. And that is exactly true that you just said. I'm glad I ain't for everybody.
Mostly when I reach out to people that I'm like, oh, they're not coming on.
Yeah.
They come on. Like, they're, you know what I mean?
They be tapped in with it. Yeah. I'm like, you got to really make people believe, like, tap in with me, bro. Like, what's happening? I promise you. And you got to really make them believe that, because that'd be me. And I'm like, nah, like, I ain't giving up. Like, what's happening? Like, like, I see something, it's going to work, I love that.
Do your friends and family, like, are they super supportive of your content creation, or were they like, why are you posting on the internet? Or, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like when I first started, like, my mom's like, here we go, yapping on the internet. Like, but now my mom be like, listening, or, you know what I mean? Or like people be like, oh God, here comes Latte again. And I'm like, no, here I do.
Right. It's crazy. No, the thing about it is, with my brothers and sisters and family, they already know I'm like this. Like, they was like, oh, whatever. But being on the internet, it's like, they be like, oh, because I don't know, it's so weird, because they know, like, I'm like this in real life with them. And then just being on the internet, they don't pay attention. They be like, ooh, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But they really be tapped in. They be like, ooh, okay, like, hold on. People they really know you. And because it be like, for example, like, my brothers and sisters, they be going everywhere in the city or just doing stuff, and they be like, Charles, woo, I be watching his videos. They be like, you do? Because they be looking at like, what? You do? Yeah. Like, because I'm really like that to them, and they don't be noticing that. And then, like, they be tapped in with it and everything. But I don't like to, I don't know, when I be with my family and, like, my brothers and sisters, because it's like the four of us. My mom had the four of us. Like, I like to spend family time with them. You know what I'm saying? I really don't like be about the internet and everything. Like, I really just like to spend family time with them. Like, I like to do things like that. Like, they be tapped in, but they be annoying it. They be like, oh, Lord, have mercy. He's just too much. Because I'm really like that in real life with them. And I be working their nerves. You know what I'm saying? Course. Like, I love them. So, shout out to O2 and Noonie and Blessings. Like, I be working their nerves, because literally. But they be paying attention. But my grandma, it's funny that you say that, because my grandma, she know I'm like this in real life. But I have to be watching my mom, because I be cussing around a lot, because I grew up in church and everything. Yeah. But my grandma be like, my friends seen your videos and they love your videos, but why you gotta cuss so much? You know what I'm saying? So she be like, oh my friends, they love your videos. I didn't know, like, you be doing videos, because I'm really like that in front of my grandma. It's nothing new to her at all. But she be like, yeah, my friends, they be watching your videos, and oh my Lord, like, Lord have mercy, but she know I'm like that. I love you, Grandma. I'm gonna cut down the cussing and everything, but I need to be telling what's real. Would that be going on? But my grandma, one of them fun grandmas, like she be like, "Baby, you too much. You crazy."
I love that. My grandma watches she has Instagram. I think she kind of has tried to listen to my podcast. It's a little bit too high tech for her, but she'll see my Instagram and she'll be like, you were dancing real good, because I take heels too, so she'll be like,
you be doing your shit in the heels.
She's like, you were good, but
I love it when you do heels, man. I love it when you do heels because you so good at it, man. I be like, oh, she is killing it. Like, I love it. I love that because you be doing your shit. On my mama, you be doing your shit.
What about coworkers though? Do your coworkers ever get kind of fun? I know.
Oh my Lord.
I know,
bruh.
Like, do you even tell them or?
The thing about it is, no, I don't tell my coworkers. Right. Because when I'm at work, I like to just stay cool, stay collective. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody knowing the real me because it's like I really be...
Because I'm here for a paycheck.
Right, yeah, because it's like I'm really here for a paycheck and I'm really a ghetto bougie boy. But it's crazy that you say that because all of my coworkers, they all know what I do. So they all know what I do. They be like, oh... I'd be like, oh, he's nothing outside. He's nothing like this at work. He's a different person outside of work. You know what I'm saying? But they love what I do, and I really fuck with my coworkers and stuff like that.
I love that.
Like, it'd be crazy because my coworkers, when they found out that I did videos, they was like, I seen your videos. And the thing about it is, it was my manager. It's crazy. This happened like last week. So I'm over here sitting down, I'm just chilling and everything, and my manager was like, Charles, you're famous. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? Because I don't consider myself famous. I don't consider myself famous. Yeah. So I'm like, what you talking about? He was like, nah, you famous. I'm like, nah, I don't. Like, what are you talking about? Because I'm just a regular. I'm thinking to my mind, I'm just a regular boy. You feel me? Like, I'm a regular man. Yeah. He's like, I seen your videos. I'm like, how you see my videos? How'd you see my videos? He like, I seen it on a Explore page. You know that Explore page and stuff like that. I'm like, what? They on here? He was like, yeah. I was like, wow. I was shocked. Like, I was shocked. He was like, yeah, I seen your videos and you are a whole nother different person. He was like, you can really dance. Like, you really can as well. Because I have a hairstylist. I met her through my job out here. And she do my hair and everything, and she be posting my videos and stuff like that. And that's how all of my coworkers found me. And then I get my nails done by the homegirl in Hawthorne or West LA, and that's how a lot of my other coworkers found me too. Yeah. So I'll be like, they be like, oh, Charles really he's a content creator and everything. But I be trying to stay silent, but it never works like that. It doesn't work. It really don't work like that. So shout out to my coworkers. Yeah. I love y'all because y'all be crazy. Shout out to y'all. Man, it's crazy.
I think one of my coworkers follows my podcast. I don't know if he listens regularly. Hi, Benny, if you do. But no, my work, because I'm real serious at work. So
man, you and me both. I promise you.
Yeah, I'm real serious at work.
Yeah, because
and then even I'll have patients that ask and stuff oh, you dance or you have a podcast. What is it? And I'm like, oh my God, please, right now. We're about to expose my...
Man.
That's Latte.
That's how I was. I promise you. And that's on that. The exact thing that you said, you was like, oh, here we go. You feel me? I don't like nobody knowing my business outside of it.
Have you ever had any negative comments, either from... a family friend or any of a coworker or anything like that, about your content creation?
No.
Or is everybody pretty supportive?
No, not really. Everyone that I come across to is very supportive. Very supportive. I haven't had no negative comments at all. They be happy when somebody. They be happy when I do videos. They be waiting, girl. They really be waiting. They be like, he finna post a video. He is coming. You feel me? So I haven't got no bad negative comments or anything like that. It's been nothing but support.
That's good.
And that's great. Thank to God, but because you know how crazy this world can be.
It can, and honestly, I always tell my husband, I'm always I'm fucking scared of the internet. Mm-hmm. And it probably holds me back from posting a lot of things because I'm just oh, fuck, I don't want the internet to roast me about this or flame me. You know what I mean? Because you see people in the comment section going crazy sometimes over shit,
For sure.
I get kind of nervous too. I'm scared of the internet.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't scared. I just be quick to pop off, but it's like I ain't like that no more. Like I'm very chill. Like
quick to pop off.
I ain't, cause I be like, cause I'm such a regular guy. You know what I'm saying? I
be like,
how they don't even know me. Why is you? Like,
I feel it.
Why is you on my page? Cause
right.
I don't have the mindset of being bigger than somebody. I never had that mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like I always just thought of myself as a regular guy. Still to this day, I want to go to the grocery store in peace. I want to go to the gas station in peace. I want to get a backwood in peace. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's just like it'd be crazy.
You just tune it out
if
there is. Are you part of any like creative fund programs, or are you looking for sponsorship or paid? Like what? That's like a whole separate conversation of like trying to like get sponsored or being a partner or anything like that. But are you doing anything like that yet?
Not yet. Not right now. So right now I'm just focused on the dancing and the skits as of for right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my main focus right now. And then I will definitely be a part of a brand.
Hell yeah.
For sure. Real soon. But right now I wanna get these collaborations out the way. I still want to build my work ethic because I feel like my work ethic is so good. Remember that program that we took? It was like your work ethic.
Yeah.
If you have good work ethic, it's going to work for you.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to really build up my work ethic out here. I already built up my work ethic in my city, Sacramento. So I definitely want to build my work ethic, and that's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I've noticed too, if like with sponsorship, I think there's some that you can just reach out directly to. Mm-hmm. There's a brand that I work with right now that is protein, and I put them in my podcast all the time. Shout out Slate Milk. It's like one of the best proteins. Mm-hmm. But I literally like reached out to them and was just like, hey, I want to work with your brand. I really like them. Like, or I really like, you know, what you guys stand for as far as a protein. And they gave me a code, and I was shocked people use the code. Like, I think a lot of people do that with Burju too. Have you ever seen the girls with the Burju heels?
No, I haven't seen that yet. I've seen a couple of brands where they work with different brands and everything, and they have a code and everything like that.
Yeah, exactly.
And I've seen like a definitely
you get like kickbacks.
Yeah, and then I've seen like different podcasts where they work with a brand and everything, and they shout it out.
Yeah,
and it taps in with it and everything. So yeah, I see a couple of that. That's dope. But I definitely will be a part of a brand, but I want to be a part of a brand where it's gonna be something like relatable.
I was gonna say
kids.
Aligns with something that
like I want to I'll say like Ross, City Trends,
period.
DD discount.
Oh
Shein.
my God,
shout out to Shein. You know what I'm saying?
I was just about to say
Shein, Boohoo Man. I like to collaborate with stuff like that. Fashion Nova Man. Like
yes,
I definitely want to collaborate with something like that. Something that's relatable to men or girls in the hood. Because a lot of girls they wear a lot of men clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like my sisters, they be in my clothes all the time. Like my sisters, they be in my clothes all the time.
Yeah.
So it's like I want like a unisex clothing brand.
Yeah.
Where like everybody can feel good and wear something or look good.
I was laughing.
Smell good.
Do you watch Landon Romano?
Land and Romano. That sounds familiar.
Oh my God, he's fucking
Oh yes, I do.
Yeah,
I do. I do. He is hilarious.
He's so fucking
man.
Funny.
He is hilarious.
He's definitely he's partnered with Fashion Nova, but he's partnered with Chili's too.
Really? Oh yes. I remember. It's crazy because I used to work at Chili's.
Yeah.
I used to work at Chili's. I used to be a to-go specialist and a food runner.
Yeah.
And I used to be getting them tips. Whoever saying you don't get tips as a to-go specialist, you a damn lie. As long as you know how to talk that mouthpiece, you feel me, and really run that food. You need something else.
Look,
they got this tip for you. Yeah, baby, you know what you're doing.
Oh no, I'm too. I used to work at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Really?
Yeah.
Man,
that was at Buffalo Wild Wings in Stockton too. I was in the trenches.
Yeah, girl.
Because
I was in the
fighting.
hood.
Fighting.
Man, they had a fight at Chili's. I was in the hood at Chili's off of Arden and everything. I used to work everywhere in Sac though. I used to work in the hood. I used to work in Oak Park. I used to work everywhere in my hood.
We made it out the trenches.
I really did. I'm really from Oak Park, East Sac. I'm really made it out the trenches and everything. But I'm a really Sac town baby though, for sure.
Do you like posting more on YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok? Or wait, you said Facebook earlier too, where
Facebook
you used to.
And Snapchat.
Yeah. What's your? Oh yeah, Snapchat too. You got them all covered. Which one do you like using the most? Do you think?
I'll say like, for my content and stuff like that, I definitely got to say Instagram because that's how I first got started with my content. Like people really started to know who I really was on my Instagram and everything, and then I post on Facebook.
Yeah.
And I post on YouTube sometimes a little bit. My YouTube ain't that's the hardest one. That's the hardest
it's
one.
hard.
Like that's like
they have YouTube Shorts
like,
now.
That's the hardest
it's hard.
one. Yeah. And then I'll do my TikToks, but it's different because with TikToks, I got to do voiceovers and dance. My dancing on TikTok will always go up. Sometimes I don't know why.
I do better on TikTok than I do on Instagram.
It would just go up. It would just go up automatically. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be so tuned in into what the kids is doing and everything. And Facebook and all that, I post on there too. But I like being on Snapchat because it makes me feel like a regular person. Just like a regular person. I post my little food, little eats up on there. You feel me? I just be in the car because it makes me feel like I'm a regular person. Like
it's
other
behind
different,
the scenes.
Other different
it's
like
BTS.
Man, like other different like social medias. They have like like it's looking good or all that. That's fine. I love it. Which I'm just a regular person regardless. But I like Snapchat too because Snapchat is just like it makes me feel like I'm a teenager again.
I'm dead.
Like a young boy.
There's actually there's a creator I follow, Leo Skeppy. He has a podcast too. I like the way he runs his stuff, but he's on Snapchat too, and I think he said that he makes the most money off of Snapchat from what I've heard. So I'm like, I might be sleeping on Snapchat. I need to get back on there.
No, because a lot of people came up off of Snapchat.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people came up off of Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. Like some of the videos that I did, I went a lot of times I went viral on TikTok. I went viral on Instagram. I don't talk about that. You know what I'm saying? I really don't talk about that, but it's just like you never know where you may go viral on.
Seriously, because you never, like I said, I do so much better on TikTok than I do on Instagram. But I always be trying to like cater a lot of things to like Instagram, and I don't know, you got to kind of bounce around, I guess, to see which one kind of works for you, huh?
Most definitely, yeah. But I balance it out, with Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Facebook, a little bit of YouTube, sometimes Twitter a little bit too. But
I was Twitter too,
like
you're right.
I really be balancing it out because it's like your social medias really have to be up there. You got to stay connected and tune into your social medias. But thankful for me, I was always like tuned into my social medias because I really had content. That's why I went back to doing what I was doing, because it's like I need to go back to my passion, because it's just like no matter how many times you try to swerve away from it or walk away, it's always going to try to hunt you. It's going to hunt you. Like it's going to hunt you. It really is. So I'm tuned into all them. So check them out. I'm going to shout them out.
Period. We'll shout them out. What advice do you have for someone who wants to get into content creation, but they're shy or they're nervous or they're not really sure where to start? What kind of advice would you give to someone that wants to just start?
I will say do it when you're ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do it because other people are doing it or everything like that. Do it because it's really in you, not on you. Do it because you have a story to tell. You will know when you want to do it. You're going to know when you want to do content. You're going to know when you have that confidence. I can't tell you when to do it because you're going to know. That's an answer for you to find out. You know what I'm saying? But I just say go for it. Be yourself. Stay true to who you are. You know what I'm saying? And stay tuned in to your peoples. You know what I'm saying? Your peoples is really going to stay tuned into you. Like, network. Network is very underrated. Always network your stuff. Because it's like, I network all the time. Networking is so underrated. You never know who you may bump into. You know what I'm saying? Like, make them remember your face. Leave a mark on people. You know what I'm saying? Anything that you do, just leave a mark on people. You know what I'm saying? They for sure gonna fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just stay true to who you are and just be yourself. Because when you be yourself, they gonna mess with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's on that. So if you shy, you gonna get out of that shyness. You feel me? Like, you looking at this video, stay true to who you are and you gonna get into it. And that's on that.
Yes. I feel like that is a huge theme for today, is staying authentic to yourself, staying tapped into where you came from, who you are. Don't switch up. Don't try to switch up.
For sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Bomb. Charles, this was a great conversation.
I had a fun.
I love it. I think that more content creators need to have these type of discussions because we're all like going through it. Not even necessarily bad or good, just like we're going through it. We're all trying to figure it out. We're trying to, create content that works for our audience, that we enjoy, that we like to create, that's authentic to ourselves, but also that other people enjoy. So I think these types of conversations are so important. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Before we take off and do our this and that game, I want to know, let people know where they can find you. And what I'll do is I'll put all of your information in my little my podcast notes so they can click on everything to get to your profiles. But let us know if you have anything upcoming, where they can find you, anything exciting, anything you want them to know before we do this or that.
Okay, so my Instagram is Charles Got the Juice with 3 S's, DA Juice. And then my TikTok is this Charles Got the Juice as well, with like with just 1 S and everything. That's it. Follow those pages and you will find what you're looking for and you're going to see what I'm talking about, and that's on that, and thank you guys so much. I had so much fun.
Yeah.
I had hella fun. Like, this is really good. This is a vibe. Anybody come up to this podcast.
Come talk to me.
On Point podcast, because she a vibe, baby. She going to get you out of your shell. She going to get you out of your shell, baby. And that's on that. Okay. Yeah. Like,
okay.
From the FNF Fine Nigga Friday coach. And that's on that.
Period.
Yeah.
Are you ready for this or that?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I love this part. This is like my favorite part.
I don't know what she gonna come up with. Let's
okay. I think I picked cool ones. Okay. This or that, TikTok or Instagram?
Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram.
Okay. Because that's how I started. So, yeah.
Stay true.
Yeah.
You got to stay true.
For sure.
This or that, improv or skits?
Skits.
Yeah. Well, more like thought out and yeah.
Because it's like I can be in a car and I can just do something right quick, or I know how to do things because I'm so passionate about how I want it to do it because it can be relatable to a lot of people. Okay, period.
Using your phone to film or you like using a camera to film?
I'm gonna go with the phone. I'm gonna go with Back in the Hood. You feel me? I'm gonna go with the phone because that's how I started. Just pulling that phone out when you ain't got a lot of money to buy a lot of content things, a lot of cameras, a lot of lighting. Get that phone, make that shit happen.
No excuse.
You feel me? Find a background, find a good lighting, make that shit happen. Set some stuff up. You can make that shit happen. So phone for sure. I'll definitely do the phone for sure.
I love it. Old school hip hop or old school R&B?
Oh, old school hip hop or old school R&B? I'm gonna go with old school R&B because I'm an R&B lover boy. I love me some R&B. Like how I told you, my mom will always be playing a lot of R&B music in the house, cleaning up. So definitely old school R&B.
Mad TV or SNL?
SNL, baby. SNL.
I'm kind of a Mad TV person, actually. Huh? I'm a Mad TV person.
I'm a SNL because it's like I watched a lot of performance.
That's the
SNL.
OG, yeah.
That's the OG. On Saturday Night Live, you'll see TLC, Tupac, Snoop Dogg. You'll see all of them. Mary J. Blige, Madonna. You'll see all of them. You feel me? Ice Cube. You'll see all of them. So
that's true. You did get that, yeah.
And that was like that era was so raw. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It still happens today, but you'll get a raw performance, and sometimes they don't even have them on. They don't even have them on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like for sure. So definitely that SSL for sure.
The last one's always the hardest for everybody. Are you picking to partnership with Shein or Fashion Nova? Or this one might be easy for you.
Okay. I love me some Fashion Nova, but I'm gonna go with Shein.
I kind of knew you were gonna pick Shein.
I'm gonna go with Shein because it's crazy, like how I did a video off of Shein for sure, because it's like Shein is really not for everybody. Shein is for some people, but you can find what you're looking for Shein and make some stuff work. But when I collaborate with Shein, Shein shop, what's happening? When I collaborate with Shein, I feel like it ain't gonna be too rip-offish or nothing. It's not rip-offish to me regardless, but it's just like I want to collaborate with a brand that's relatable to kids, because a lot of kids, they get that. A lot of people get that and everything. So people gonna tap in with that for sure.
I know that's
So
right.
I'll collaborate something with Sheen for sure, to make something like real good and really lit and really special and everything like that. Cause I know that shit gonna sell out hella quick. You know what I'm saying? So, because I used to do like my merch and stuff like that, like my FNF Fine Nigga Friday merch and stuff like that. It would sell out hella quick, and I want to get back to that.
Yeah.
So, but I want to do something bigger. So that's why I want to put in this work, and then I definitely will get back to the content.
Yeah.
Like, the merch and everything. Not the content, but the merch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sheen's gonna collaborate with you on that.
Yeah, for sure. So shout out to Sheen. Sheen, what's happening?
Mm-hmm.
Because I haven't seen no celebrity up on y'all stuff. I don't even consider myself a celebrity, but I haven't seen no influencer, no content creator on y'all stuff. So I'm gonna be the first one, baby. What's happening?
Okay,
Like,
let's go.
What's happening? Like, you feel me? Shit, like, put me on, because ain't nobody gonna do it like me. If you choose somebody else,
I know
nobody's
that's right.
not gonna do it like me. I promise you, it's gonna be sold out. Yeah, you be like, oh, we should have messed with him. Yeah. I told you, Brad. Like, yeah. So that's on that. So shout out to Sheen.
Period. Well, I love it, you guys. If you liked this episode, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, send this over to a content creator so they can get all the info on being a content creator, the good, the bad, the ugly, the awesome. Mm-hmm. And I will talk to you guys later.
Take care, y'all. And that's on that. In the club. And that's on that.